Hi, we are the students of Southern University College. This video is our group assignment, which is the issue in international business. We are the group members of Group 2. Our topic is the issues of cultural difference between the United States and Japan in international business. I am the group leader of Group 2, Chua Jizing. My student ID is B210141B. Now, my group members will introduce themselves. After that, please enjoy watching our video. Thank you.
My name is Wang Jinghao, and my student ID is B210110B.
Hi, my name is Chijia Yi. My student ID is B210111B.
Hi everyone, my name is Fiona. My student ID is B210142B.
Hi, my name is Ong Meng Yen. My student ID is B210147B.
Hi everyone, my name is Oi Shi-ying and my student ID is B210148B and I'm from Group 2 is BBHR student. Thank you.
International business refers to all activities that create value across country borders. Organization can enter internationally by foreign direct investment, importing and exporting, joint venture, investment, merger and acquisition. However, doing business internationally is difficult because every country will have its own culture. For example, culture of Japan is totally different from America. Issues and challenges between the United States and Japan.
The communication style in the United States. They are direct communicators and they are straightforward. They are quite persuasive in the negotiation. They do not like silence or gap in the conversation as well. They will stare at the person's eyes and nod their head while the person is talking. They love to smile at people when passing by. It seems they are rude and unfriendly if they are not to do so. The communication style in Japan. They are ambiguous to prevent argument and they avoid rejecting people. They prefer to keep silent until the person stops talking. They assume direct eye contact as intimidating, so they will look at another part of face when talking. Challenges faced by the United States and Japan.
Americans are straightforward and blunt.
Japanese may be offended because they assume Americans are disrespectful.
Americans will keep talking to fill the gap while Japanese will keep silent. There would be a misunderstanding because Americans assume Japanese are embarrassed in a chat.
It is impolite and rude to Japanese when Americans look at their eyes in the conversation.
This behavior is polite and friendly to Americans but rude to Japanese.
This is because they are unfamiliar to cultural of each other.
The working style in the United States. Individualism is emphasized in American society. NBSP. People are more likely to be satisfied with their own achievements and concentrate on their own goals. Besides, working from home is common and allow employees to work at home. Additionally, each of the employees has their own desk in their private space. The working style in Japan. Japanese organizations have established office hours such as from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and must strictly follow the working time. Besides, they do not allow employees to work from home. It is more formal and serious during working time. Don't have their own desk and own private place, which all employees working at the same row of desks. Challenges of different working styles between the United States and Japan. Employees working in a more flexible environment will more creativity and can improve employee morale and create positive environment. However, employees working in a stricter environment will less creativity and create a negative environment. Decision-making process in the United States. Decision-making in the United States is swift. Senior employees in the United States allow their subordinates to share their ideas during discussion as long as they assist to achieve the organizational goals, objectives and so on. The decision-making process in Japan. The decision-making system in Japan is lengthy, which involves a lot of hierarchy, meetings, and paperwork. Hence, it will decrease the effectiveness of the organization. Challenges of different decision-making process between the United States and Japan. Conflicts or misunderstandings might happen between both countries. The United States tend to be more effective in decision-making to solve the problems without conducting many discussions. However, Japan will conduct more meetings and paperwork, hence will decrease their effectiveness.
There are few recommendations to solve these issues that are caused by the cultural differences. Method 1. Establishing the cross-functional teams. The cross-functional teams can involve the employees with different cultures and competencies. It provides the chances for the communication between or among the members to learn or influence each other. For example, Japanese employees who are concerned about seniority can be influenced to emphasize equality among their colleagues by U.S. employees in the cross-functional team. Method 2. Choosing the open-minded employees for cooperation. Open-minded employees have high adaptability to interact and work with other employees with different cultures. They will respect different cultures without making any impolite judgment, so it can avoid conflicts. For example, the U.S. employees will respect the decision-making style of the Japanese employees.
In Japan, we take a long process to make the decisions.
It's good to reduce the risks from making decisions.
Method 3. Conducting the online meetings frequently. The online meetings ensure the decision-making and progress of the foreign companies to complete the tasks on time. For example, the Japanese companies will be given a reasonable time period to prepare and complete their tasks to present in the meetings. This avoids the hesitation of the Japanese companies in decision-making that can delay the completion of the projects. Online meetings also provide more ideas and considerations in the business activities to avoid the inconsistencies and errors of the decision-making of U.S.'s employees. Online meetings bring the diversity of the ideas with different emphasis and competencies of the employees in both countries. Method 4. Hiring the professionals for the integration of different cultures. The organization can recruit and hire the subject matter experts to integrate different cultures that cause the critical organizational conflicts. The experts can help build a strong organizational culture with the shared values to unite the employees to avoid serious conflicts. For example, the integration of the cultures in Japan and the U.S. can be related with the emphasis of employees on the organization and equality among the employees. Hence, both the Japanese employees and the U.S. employees will take the organization's interests as the first place and treat each other equally without overemphasizing the seniority. Method 5. Forming standard for communication with foreign company. It provides guidelines to help the employees in determining right reactions and response to avoid misunderstanding. U.S. employees should be friendly in conversation and euphemisms in rejecting the other's opinions. Japanese employees should be considerate so they can understand the U.S. employees' difficulties.
We should provide clear directions so the U.S. employees can understand the discussion.
Avoid using body language during first meeting to prevent from using wrong behavior. Hence, both employees can make better impression with each other. Organization must arrange information with sequence of communication process. Sequence is based on importance level of information. Apply moderate speed in communication. Thus, employees can listen to each opinions to care about each other's feelings and thoughts. Method 6. Encourage healthy competition. The employees should be humble when sharing their knowledge or working with others. No one would like to cooperate with arrogant people. U.S. employees should share their work achievements or knowledge appropriately without showing comparison with the Japanese employees. Method 7. Learn culture. The organization should be aware that different countries has different cultures, and each country has its unique parts. They can learn the culture such as verbal and nonverbal communication. Hence, the self-esteem of both employees can also be protected. There are the cultural differences between the United States and Japan, which are the Western culture and Eastern culture. The cultural differences exist in the communication, working styles and decision-making. Many organizational issues in international business due to the cultural differences. However, these issues can be solved eventually by having the cooperation and communication with the understanding for others' cultures.